I've never met anyone who truly wanted a civil war to happen.
The riots changed everything for us.
What if that actually came to our city? You have to defend yourself.
Too many people are still out and about unnecessarily. So we must do more.
Steve called the meeting. He wanted all of us to be there. He was very adamant.
There was a lot of people there in and out. The hotel was busy. They took him up. They got everybody stoned.
So they catch Barry when he's all pretty freaking high and emotional. And he's like, you know, listen, if we're in that type of collapse, there's no rules, because there can't be. You know, he's like, I'll kill people. You could tell he was out of character. You could tell he was emotional. The federal government took his words and tried to make him look like a psychopath.
I don't know Dan at all. I barely know Adam. They came and picked me up. We finally get up in Bel Air, and all of a sudden they, turn the radio off and they start talking. Dan and Adam start talking to each other about, okay, where is her house? And I get it dropped in my lap that we're up there to case Gretchen Whitmer's frickin' vacation house. So now I gotta sit behind these two guys and think to myself, do I tell them, no, I'm not okay with this, and then they kill me? We ended up going to a tavern and they started drawing up a map.
And then he hands me a fucking piece of paper and a pen and tells me to draw a map, and I'm like, I don't really know how to do this. That's all right, just do your best.
According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, conspirators made 2 trips to surveil and map out the home. They say this photo shows Fox drawing a sketch of the area around the home. Another photo includes the actual map they allege Fox drew.
We're here live in Heartland, a mobile home behind me. That's when the FBI, serving a search warrant, came crashing through a window here and a door to raid the place, a home of one of the key suspects here. We're told
our briefing was the most unusual and atypical SWAT briefing that I'd ever encountered in my 5 years. It's a very locker room, we'll say, environment. There's a lot of smoking and joking that goes on. You get a 30,000-foot view of the case. You're not really read into the specifics because that's not your job. We got this briefing where we didn't just get a photograph of our subject. We got video, and it was of individuals wearing body armor and using tactics where they were shooting outside of vehicles, and their weapons were of a high caliber, and they were described to us as being near peer. Basically, that means they were on par with us, being just as capable, just as well trained, just as well equipped. And immediately, the dynamic of the room went very quiet.
It's like midnight, almost 1 o'clock, and Joe was watching a TV show, and it was like a military movie or something like that, so it was super loud, and so I go in there and I'm like, Joe, turn down the TV. He was like, that's not the TV. And so I open the curtain and I look out, and my house is completely surrounded.
We're almost home and we get pulled over in the gas station parking lot. So many cops, and they all got their ARs drawn at us. They're gonna send the SWAT team to our house with my daughter there alone at 13 years old. So they take an MRAP, run it over top of my Firebird that's parked in my yard, crush my car, bust the door in, send a drone in. They finally get her to come out by herself. She's 13. She has her phone. She's trying to call her parents, and they almost fucking killed her.
They almost killed us that night because they ran my dad's truck through my husband's truck, and my husband's truck went through my shed and was like that far away from my propane tank.
My manager said, hey, such and such wants to talk to you in the back real quick. It was like the shop manager. And I go walk into this room and I realize the lights are off, and I was like, what the heck? And I look around, the next thing you know, the lights flick on, and like 10, 15 FBI agents, plain clothes, wearing face masks, right? Tackle me down on the ground, stop resisting, get out, get the fuck down. And I'm like, who are you?
They will have the entire plan already down. All the breadcrumbs that they know they're going to use to drive this case all the way forward into prosecution.
I'm not the one that is coming at you with whatever it is that I'm reading in the news about some conspiracy to kidnap some governor. That was not me. That was your agency.